Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindalin is proudly sponsored by Sense of Taste.
Boutique bottle shops located in Cooperoo and Hamilton.
Ideally, this episode would have just been about Beyoncé.
Oh, okay.
But my interest in doing an episode like this was because in the, let's say, 12-ish years, you and I have never really spoken about music. I don't know anything about your music.
It's because I'm not a music person. That's why I said ew. You open with your stupid, annoying jazz hands.
Do you know what? I'm going to let that be the intro. Hi, my name is Billy Milovanovic. That rude bitch over there.
But I was saying it so quietly.
I know. It's the microphone still pick it up.
Nobody heard what I said.
I'm Bildo. Who are you, lovely young lady?
You're just known as
Polite.
Bildo? I am lovely Lindsay, also known as Lindalin.
Hey, girl.
Right there.
Hi.
Isn't that better, Billy?
Well, it is. So much better.
Oh, God. We don't have to be traumatized first up.
Oh, I don't know. Don't you?
No, I don't.
Hi, and welcome to Wine Chats, our offensively funny podcast where we drink a different bottle of wine each week and then we talk about some awesome shit.
Okay, hi, Bill.
Yeah. Hey, girl. What are we talking about today, Linny?
Well, I have no idea. This is not really the way I like to do things because I'm very, anally organized. But when we were talking upstairs about what the topic was going to be today, you, because I said, what are your suggestions? Your first stupid suggestion was
music.
Dumb. And do you know what my response was? Ew.
It was. And this is exactly why I wanted to talk about this because anyway, we'll get into the body of the episode soon because first
the wine. But no, I have to explain my why it's I don't even know why it's a secret. So with my reaction of a flat out ew, you're like, this is great. This is exactly why it's been on my topic to have as a surprise topic.
I was going to do a surprise topic of music one time and I'll explain why soon.
I definitely need to drink to get through this.
And so, but today, obviously, it wasn't a surprise. I wish I had left it as a surprise. So you could get that full reaction of Linny when she said, ew, why?
It was ew. This won't
Go
be
on.
ew.
Let us get tipsy.
So this is from our lovely sponsor, Sense of Taste. I don't know, we did put a story up, but Scotty the Giant has left onto greener pastures. He's got his dream job with Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Not Pepsi.
No, we bought him a case of Pepsi as a going away
because we're funny.
So fucking funny. But we have Kate now at Sense of Taste.
I feel like she needs some sort of nickname as well. Is she Irish? Irish Kate?
Well, she's something, but she's tiny. Tiny Kate. So let's just call her Tiny Kate.
Of course, because obviously we had Scotty the Giant and now we have Kate the Tiny.
Because she's so short. She's super cute.
And she's so sweet.
Yeah. So, we got this from Sense of Taste. It is a master's blend, which I don't know if we've actually done a master's blend. And if we have, it was like eons ago.
Oh, yeah. It was definitely long enough ago that obviously we weren't doing wine facts.
Right. It's a Bortoli. I don't know. I want to put an O on it because it's Italian.
She was practicing so much right before we started recording. And she's still.
Because I want to say De Bortolio. I don't know why, but there's no fucking O on the end of it.
No,
it's just De Bortoli.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Bortoli, the Bortoli family would be very upset with you.
I know, and I deeply apologize. So it's a master's blend, VAT number 184, year 2018.
Cool.
Now, my little fun fact is very basic, but we're basic wine people.
Yeah, and also I think your basic wine fact would answer my first question.
Right. What's a master blend?
What the fuck is a master blend?
Right. Well, each vineyard has the winemaker, like the master winemaker.
Right. Guy,
girl,
woman,
person, human being.
Yes.
So
we're very equal here. We're feminists, did you know?
No, we're not. Speak for yourself. Ew.
Ew.
Music.
Ew. Penis.
Okay. Weird turn. So wine blending is the process by which you combine different varietal like wines, right?
Right.
So I'm going to get you to guess in a second because you didn't want me to tell you which. So this bottle
Blend,
is
okay.
made up of 3 different types of wine grapes. Okay?
And I think you gave one away before we started recording.
Yes, I did. Maybe you don't remember.
No, I do.
Okay. Yeah, they combine these different wines to make a supreme wine. And so this little blurb says, most of the time when a winery is making a blend, they'll keep the varietals separate until they reach the bottle. So like they ferment the grapes separately.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
Well, okay. Now you're a wine expert?
Well, I mean, as in, like, if you're going to combine, like, I don't know, let's say, I don't want to, Shiraz, Cab Sav, and Pinot Noir, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, putting them in together would just blend them up, and there wouldn't really be any of those things until you. Okay. Does that make sense?
Well, yes, but no. But with the research, some people do it the other way as well.
Oh, okay.
Some.
Interesting. I actually find that a very interesting fact.
From my 10 minutes of Googling. All right. So, pouring. It is such a deep, yummy color. I don't know why, but with reds, whenever I see like the super deep, rich color, I'm always like super excited.
I mean, I can't see through it. So it's very rich and deep.
Billy's gone off her oak train, and now we're on the...
Can you see through it or
not?
It's
not thick like blood. Yeah.
Look, when you swirl, not swish, because that's not okay.
That's
when you
gross.
swirl it, it sticks to the glass. Okay, I don't know what I'm
No,
talking about.
it's to get...
It's not supposed to.
My
It doesn't stick to the glass.
God.
It's aerating. Ooh, I like that.
I'm not
I
sure.
like it, and it's definitely not what I expected. I expected it to be like deeper and more deeper in flavor. I was going to say more offensive because sometimes, you know, something hits your tongue and it's like very like, ooh, like it's like dry and bitter. But this is not. This actually feels so much more daintier than the color. Like I would have thought.
And I'm the opposite. I feel it is dry and bitter. I think it hasn't been open for very long. I think maybe it'll be better once it's...
I like it.
Look, I don't not like it.
I mean, I'm smelling it and it doesn't really inspire me to think anything else other than it just looks good.
But it's look, buy it. Go to Sense of Taste. See Tiny Kate. She'll sort you out. 10% off.
Yes, true.
If you say
10%
one
off.
chats.
Can I guess what's in there?
Oh,
You've
right.
turned it around.
Yes.
I want to know what this master blend is. I haven't looked.
Yeah.
So the one that you gave away was a Shiraz.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going to be guessing random red wines, but Cab Sav?
Yeah.
Okay, so Shiraz and Cab Sav.
You'll never guess the third because I had to Google what it was.
Oh, well then. Then what is the point of trying?
Billy, you could be an expert. How do you know? You may know it. I'll even give you a hint. It starts with the letter D.
D?
Yeah, I know, right?
De Gustav? No.
See?
No.
I had no idea either.
No.
A Durif.
What?
Yeah.
That's not even a wine.
No, it is.
You
it's
can't
a wine. It's
a fancy bottle together and put some random words on it.
Bill, I Googled it. It's Durif. It's a wine grape. It is.
Durif. Okay. So Shiraz, a Cab Sav, and a Durif.
Yeah. Okay, so Billy traumatized me. I fucking hate your jazz hands. I hate your singing. I genuinely do. I mean, I love you.
Wow. The hate.
Right, the hate.
The anger. Look, ideally this episode would have just been about Beyoncé.
Okay.
But because I adore her and probably the latter part of this episode will be. But my interest in doing an episode like this was because in the almost, how long have we known each other? Seriously, it's been
well, I've been here for 15, I don't know, 12, 13
let's say
years.
12-ish years. Yeah. And you and I have never really spoken about music. I don't know anything about your music.
It's because I'm not a music person. That's why I said ew.
I know. I just find it really bizarre. It hit me once when I came here on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And it just actually was when we first started working together upstairs.
Yeah.
Because I remember thinking to myself, man, it's quiet.
Yeah.
I like working with music on.
Hate it.
When I sit down to do my work, I will always have the music on in the background. Sometimes when I have to pause the music to listen to what we're to editing.
Yeah.
I borderline get annoyed.
Right.
That I can't listen to my music at the same time just because I always have to have something in the background. Sometimes when I sleep, I put rain sounds on because I have to have something to like listen to and to guide me. And so I kind of had this thought of like, what does Lindsay even listen to music?
Nope.
Like and then I think I even asked you because you brought it up in one of our previous episodes, something about you liking Madonna. And I was like, Madonna? You like Madonna?
100%, yeah.
So I just wanted to know more about like what in your upbringing made you hate music so much.
No, I don't hate music because I think people are either music people or they're just not.
Yeah.
Like there's those friends, like my cousin Ange.
Right.
She's a huge music person. She goes to concerts all the time, loves music.
Yeah.
I think I could count on my hand how many concerts I've been to. Music in my house, we never grew up with music on the radio, nothing like that. No one in my family on any side, any part of my family is musical really at all. We never had somebody singing. We never had people. Whereas you,
True, yeah.
Tom's musical. You guys, you're music people.
Both sides of my family are actually.
Right. See, so there you go. That's why you love music and I'm just not a fan. It's not that I hate it. I'm just not a music person.
Yeah, I don't know because I feel like obviously I wouldn't say I'm a big music person. Mm-hmm. I feel like both sides of my family are very musical. I've had my cousin now is a flute teacher.
Right. Cool. Yeah.
My grandpa's always played the accordion. My dad plays like a bunch of instruments.
A billion instruments.
Mum is a singer, but she's never really like gone down that path. My auntie's on that side. Yeah. Like violinists, shit, like crazy stuff. Like we've got heaps of musicians in my family. Yeah. So I kind of feel like there was a lot of I put pressure on myself with music a lot. So that's why I don't like singing. I mean, I can sing, but I don't like it because I feel too much pressure to do it.
Right. Yeah.
Like in my car when I'm free and in my shower, like it's great. But then when somebody's like, hey, can you sing me something? I suddenly like choke and you know, I get all freaked out about it. So I'm not really hugely into it. And my taste in music is very vanilla, but it never occurred to me that I would be like a musical person as opposed to a non-musical person because it's such a big part of my life. Yeah. It doesn't occur to me that there's people who simply don't engage in listening to music.
I had a very successful musical career in grade 8 when I was in the grade 8 band and I played the clarinet.
Stop it.
And that's as far as it went. That's my skill. The clarinet.
Wow. So like when did you listen to Madonna? Like when you were growing up?
I guess? So like in high school and stuff, like, you know, CDs were around when it was, and tapes.
I was going to say tapes.
Well, cassette tapes was more in middle school. Right. But my very first CD was, this is so funny. Some of memories I do not remember at all. I've got a shocking memory. But I remember my very first CD was the Smashing Pumpkins.
Right, good.
And it was given to me by my boyfriend, Matthew Patrician.
Matthew.
Crazy that I remember that, right?
And did you like Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Chili Peppers, Smashing Pumpkins, like all of that type of music.
Because that was the era.
Oh, for sure. Exactly.
Rock and yeah.
So, and Madonna. Loved Madonna.
Yes.
Still do love Madonna. So that was like, in high school, it's different. You always have CDs and you play your ghetto blaster in your room and like, you know, all that fun stuff. But then like when high school was over, I don't know.
Yeah. It just kind of fizzled.
It just wasn't a part of my life.
And so you don't listen to the radio and stuff like when you're in the car? You obviously
in the car, different story. Yeah, it's on all the time. But Cameron gets really annoyed about this because Cameron's more of a music person than I am. Right. I mean, he can't sing or play or like anything like that, but he enjoys having music on. Right. And so like on the weekends when he's actually around, he'll turn like the radio on through his phone onto this special speaker. You know, everybody has those Bluetooth speakers, whatever. And it annoys the fuck out of me. Right. And I will tell him to turn it off. I'm like, dude, either turn it down or turn off like the noise. And this actually came from my mom. Like, it's so funny how you pick up things from your childhood.
I know. The older I get, the more I realize.
Yeah, because my mom did not like noise. She didn't like us whistling. Whistling drove her batty. Whistling for me, I cannot stand.
Wow. Yeah.
Cannot stand it. So yeah, Cameron will try and play music. Sometimes if I'm in the mood, like if we're doing like, if we're by the pool or if we're, you know, you're
at a party, you're not going to tell them to turn it down.
No, totally not. But I'm not like you where it's like, I've got to have music on all the time just to exist type thing.
Yeah, I definitely have moments where I'm like, I just like peace and quiet in the house. Yeah. Generally speaking, it's actually when everybody's away. Like when there's no one in the house with me.
Yeah.
I kind of like to have a bit of peace because with kids, everything, it's all noisy and the TV's on all the time, whatever.
Yeah.
But definitely I can't think. I literally cannot think. I used to even when I used to work and sit at my at my desk, I would have to have my headphones in. I wouldn't even. Yeah. I can't sit down and write a report or write a blog or something if I'm not listening to music. The silence kills me. I can't think.
And there's so many people like that.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
so
so used to
many.
it. Yeah. It's so funny that you say that with Cameron because I've definitely thought to myself, I've definitely thought about asking you before whether we can turn some music on while we're working, just to have something in the background, some easy listening. I'm not talking about Smashing Pumpkins or anything crazy.
No,
just
something
like that. Yeah. Just something nice and easy while I'm, just a bit of a vibe, just to get my little jazz hands warmed up.
Yeah, see, I was going to say then I'd see your jazz hands.
But I've never asked you because I actually sense that you are not that kind of...
Have you not noticed the radio in my kitchen, Billy?
The teeny tiny one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but does that play something other than the radio? Because I hate listening to the radio.
Oh, no.
I hate listening to the radio.
It's just a radio.
I know, I'd love to be on the radio as the person who tells people what to listen to, but I cannot stand the commercials and the this and the that. In the world, in today's day and age when you've got Spotify and, you pay not to listen to ads.
Yeah.
I just want to listen to music or podcasts or whatever. I remember you going to a concert with me. Do you remember?
I went to a concert with you?
Wait, was that you? No, it was. Awkward. I'm sure it was you. We went to River Stage watching Paramore.
No. Really?
Are you for real?
I remember Paramore. I have a shocking memory. Keep telling me. And
because
then
it was supposed to be, this is at a time that Henry and I broke up. And I tagged you and Katie in it.
Yes.
But I'm sure it was you that came with me and Katie, our third wheel who dropped off.
Yeah.
Didn't end up coming with us, but I remember tagging you both in to be like, I'm having such a great time at the Paramore concert without you. Meanwhile, Henry's so not a Facebooker, so he probably didn't even see it.
Yeah.
But
whatever.
I remember you going to a concert with me. I'm sure it was you. I reckon I could dig up some photos of you and I. But I mean,
it probably was.
Funnily enough, I hate concerts.
Right. Okay.
I hate the people.
Yeah.
I hate the noise.
Yeah.
I hate just the people.
Right. Oh.
I don't like it.
Wow. People person.
I hate it. When people go out to gigs and stuff.
Yeah.
I've had to go to Tom's a couple of times and I'm just like, this is cool because I'm coming here to see you.
Yeah.
To support you. But fucked if I would be going to another concert in a field.
Oh.
With those stinky drug users.
Right. Oh.
No, thank you. I've been to a few festivals, didn't like them either. I don't do the right type of drugs for those festivals, if you know what I'm saying.
So, Lindalin, where are you getting our next bottle of wine?
Sense of Taste, of course, Bildo. They have a beautiful selection of wines, over 100 spirits open for tasting, a great selection of craft beer, and they even have a variety of cheese and cured meats.
Dude, you had me at meats. And wine.
So make sure you go and check out one of their boutique bottle shop locations at Cooperoo and Hamilton. Ching!
The one concert, probably the best concert I've been to in my life. Queen Bee.
Who's Queen Bee?
Oh my God, Beyonce.
Oh!
The Queen.
Right. Queen. Sorry, Beyonce. No, I do love her.
I just
that's
feel like
amazing.
I'm so glad I have a podcast so I can just tell somebody about my deep, deep love.
You are actually looking a little bit cheesy over there with the smile on your face.
You actually, I could cry right now.
You look like you are getting glassy eyes.
Literally, my eyes are tearing.
Oh my God, people! I'm trying. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. I'm gonna tell myself, be supportive.
You just don't understand. Okay,
be a supportive friend. Be a supporting, understand friend. Don't be a bitch and say, okay, I'm about to open my eyes. Oh my God, Bill, you're crying. This is so sweet. Tell me all about your love for Beyonce, also known as Queen Bee.
Queen Bee. My love of Beyonce started way back when.
Oh my God. Pause. She actually has tears in her eyes.
Well, I was kind of like laugh crying, but the joy she brings out in me, I can't even tell you.
God. Okay.
And this is why.
Okay.
This segment of the podcast I will call Beyonce lovin'. Look, I could never meet Beyonce. If I met Beyonce, I would fangirl so hard.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
Can you imagine? I mean, I'm awkward around random people.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what I would do to Beyonce?
Yeah, I can.
Security immediately.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have a dinner party with her. If I had, if I could have a bunch of people over, she wouldn't be it because I'm too scared.
Okay.
But I just think I followed her career from way back, literally when she started.
Yep.
Well, she was a bit like, I probably wasn't born then, but she's a bit older than me, but I'm going to do that.
Oh my God. And this is why you shouldn't meet her.
This is why I shouldn't meet her, because I'm already freaking out about it, even just so obviously I like her music, fine, but it's deeper than that.
Right.
With me and Beyonce.
Yeah, no.
You know?
I get that, yeah.
And I just feel like she's kind of like Oprah in a sense.
Okay.
She is, this is going to get so bad, but she is somebody who's just totally tapped into what she's supposed to do. She knows how to see. I can't even get it out what is in my head. Like I'm totally fangirling just talking about her.
Yeah, clearly.
But I just feel like she's contributed so much to society, to Black people, which I can't really speak for because I'm obviously clearly the whitest person alive.
Right, yeah. Little pasty.
But it is. And like the stuff that she's been coming out with, I think is so important for society. I think she's literally changed, like actually shaped the way our society is today from saying things like I slay because I do.
Yeah.
Because I wake up like this.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. Like this.
Yeah.
She's literally, bootylicious is in the dictionary because of Beyonce. I just like rate her so highly as a human being.
Yeah.
And that's what it really comes down to. I rate her highly as a human being. Not as a musician, not as like, you know, but somebody who's obviously just found their jam and fucking rocked it so hard.
Well, and she's used it to make the world better.
To make the world
like
better.
She's not just totally, completely smashing it as a musician. That's
right.
Like that's just one part of
Yes.
her accomplishment in life, right? Like,
Thank you, Lenny.
Yes.
100%. Totally. It is. It's about like bettering society through her music and through her gift. And I think she's just killed it at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because obviously, like, you know, she does great music and that's fine. And then the other thing is, do you know, sometimes when I'm feeling down, I literally watch live like shows of Beyonce. Like I will watch her, her movie Homecoming. I've watched that probably about 2 or 3 times
I didn't
over.
even know she had a movie.
Well, it's a movie as in she's not a good actress. Bless you, Beyonce. I'm so sorry to be blasphemous over the Queen. But anytime she's been in a movie,
right,
like Dreamgirls, for example.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like her face is too still. She doesn't know how to show emotion through her face when she's in that type of art.
Right. Fair enough. Yeah.
But when she's on the stage, there's just this electricity that's so powerful. It hits me in my house in Brisbane. In my bed.
Wow. Okay. In your bed.
And then I watch other people's live performances, and they just can never live up to the energy that she brings. Because anybody can do steps. Anybody can do choreography.
Ooh.
The idea, well, obviously not everybody because we've TikToked, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I was going to say something else, but yes. Okay.
Do tell. What were you going to say?
Well, no, like Pink.
Oh, but she does and she's great too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because she's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You like Pink?
Yeah, I love a Pink.
I love, do you know what? I love Pink for her humanness. I don't really like her music.
Really? Oh, no, I like her music, yeah.
Too bubblegum pop for me, but that's cool.
Some of it, for sure. 100% down with that.
Yeah, but I love her. I love what she stands for.
Yeah.
I love how she rocks it. Love her, everything. I also don't want to call people out because I know Megan Thee Stallion is listening to this. She's a rapper / singer / whatever.
Hey, Megs.
But I watched her like SNL performance.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right, like a live performance. And she sang over a backing vocal of herself because she was too busy dancing. But B, I think that there's a difference between, like, you can sometimes actually see when people are counting steps and like focusing on, like, I have to hit this, I have to hit that, as opposed to knowing it in your core so much that it like, you know, you breathe life into that performance. And I just think that Beyonce has that. So Homecoming is her movie about like her Coachella performance because in 2018, same year she had twins, she was breastfeeding and preparing for this massive show. And I've literally never seen a better show in my life.
Right.
Like, I just think that she's the queen.
Okay.
I actually cannot even get out.
We can tell.
My feelings about what a human Beyonce is.
I think I'm going to.
This is why I started crying at the beginning.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm going to have to get tissues. I think the box that I'm looking at is actually empty.
I just didn't do her justice. I just think...
Well, no,
on a spiritual level, she is so evolved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that she's able to like have all this stuff and like not be hardcore on like drugs and like not like.
Well, that's true that she's always been wholesome. Like she has stayed true to who she is her beliefs and values and all that stuff, which is so remarkable.
Like how do you do that in such a, like how do you become a billionaire?
Yeah. Yeah.
And have all these things and keep producing content for your people. Not just your people as in like, you know, black women or black men or black people or whatever, but like your like humans as a collective.
Yeah.
I just think what she's done is so important. And The latest thing she's done is Black is King. Actually, that's another little movie of hers. I haven't watched that as many times as Homecoming, but Black is King is like, because she was the voice of Nala in The Lion King, which is a movie remake of Lion King, the cartoon. And then she obviously did an album after that. And I just found it so, so powerful in a time where obviously racism is ripe and all this crazy shit is happening in America. I just find it really nice and beautiful that somebody has actually created imagery and content for Black people to feel powerful.
Right.
Which is what they kind of need right now. And I don't know. I just think she's done so much for humanity. And I will literally watch her videos sometimes when I'm feeling like just a bit like I need a bit of a pickup or just because
just a feel good moment.
The choreography is out of control. You cannot do that many steps in one beat, and yet she does.
And yet she does. Look, I'm interested now. I'll have to go watch it. Yeah.
Like, how do you move that much and sing at the same time? Thanks, Matthew Knowles, for making her run on a treadmill and sing at the same time.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes, like
that's crazy.
Level of performance is out of control. Anyway, listen, if you're not a Beyonce fan, you should be. That's all I'm saying.
Queen Bee.
Queen Bee.
Okay.
I don't know. There's nowhere to go after that.
I got nothing. I like Chili Peppers. I watched
Me too.
the Chili Peppers Apple TV biography thing. That was great.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep. I love all that old school rock as well.
Oh,
though.
yes. Same.
I was huge on Creed back in the day.
Oh, right. I forgot about them. Yeah.
I listened to that album the other day when I was feeling extra miserable because it's so like
miserable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miserable Christian, awesome rock music.
What made you even think, oh, I'm miserable, let's listen to Creed? I wouldn't have even thought of them anymore.
I cannot remember, but anyway, they're amazing. They were an amazing band. Silverchair, I liked Silverchair back in the day.
Yes, Silverchair, Right? I liked all those Metallica, like Guns N' Roses. I'm like, were you even born then?
Sure was.
Yeah, were you?
No, but I did. I loved all those bands. And also like Tom, you can imagine what he listened to when we were kids. So it was all about like Pink Floyd and no, we don't need no education. Yeah. Is that Pink Floyd?
Right. I don't know, but I know the song.
Anyway, listen.
I'm not a music fan. Did you forget? It's not a factual podcast, Billy, but let's just reevaluate. I played the clarinet in grade 8 and that was it.
We should start a band. We should start a band. Can you imagine?
Do you know what I think? Okay, this is a really random, stupid thought, but like I've always thought about like people like Beyonce, the famous people that are on tour, like singers, musicians, whatever. I think of their lifestyle as fucking exhausting. I like the fame 100%. Would be great if you're into being famous, whatever, like that. But it would just be so exhausting. I always get tired thinking of like their schedule.
Yes. And this is honest to God why I didn't
become famous with your singing.
Absolutely. Also, I'm probably not that good. Yeah. But why I never pursued music that much because a lot of it was gigging at night, obviously, because people don't want to listen to music Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 in pubs. You know what I mean? Like you'd have to it's weekend work, it's evening work, it's traveling around the place.
Dude, that's like if you're a small time singer. Think of these people that are like boom, 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 boom to
but that's
city,
exactly
states,
my point.
Countries.
That's at the very basic level. Gigging and trying to make it is doing the pub crawls and doing the evenings.
Yeah.
And like you said, now imagine being that famous and being that popular and having to, the thing is, it's not just showing up and performing on the day. You have to put that show together.
Yeah, of
you
course.
have to put that whole fucking thing together. Yeah. And then you have to like tour 50 different countries. Yeah. Legitimately, I'm also exhausted just thinking about it.
I'm exhausted listening to you.
And like when I think of like what Beyonce does, back to it, like
is it time
I cannot imagine that you can do that and create movies and have babies and, you know, she was on like a vegan diet.
Oh, why?
For Coachella, so she can fit back into her shit because she just had 2 babies.
Why vegan though? Can't you just...
I think she likes veganism. I don't know. I think she might be a vegan, which alone is so hard and gives me that little bit of extra respect for vegans, but just not enough. So I forget about that fact about her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just keep the bits I like.
Yeah. Okay.
And I should also mention that I think that like this obsessive thing that people have, like, I mean, I love Beyonce and I
that
like
you have
legitimately on a soul level, like appreciate her. But I don't know everything and anything about her.
No.
You know, and I think it's a bit unhealthy when people get so obsessed.
Yeah.
That they like live their lives idolizing these people.
Okay. Well, I apologize, people. to those non-music people like myself.
I just apologize to Beyonce for not being able to express exactly how much I adore her.
I think she could tell.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Queen Bee, anytime you want to come on the podcast, although I can't be on it because we would not get anything done.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But she's probably so personable and so lovely. She would probably make me feel so comfortable.
Yeah. I'm sure she is. I'm sure
Right?
100% that she's just a genuinely nice person in person.
I agree. And Jay seems kind of cool too. I reckon him and Henry would get along really well.
So you're on first name, like
Jay and H would get along really well.
Oh my God. I've never heard anyone call him Jay. He's Jay-Z. Like, who are you?
Yeah, but we call Bae, like Beyonce Bae, like Bae.
Yeah, but that's her name. Oh my God. Who calls Jay-Z Jay?
Listen, when you talk to Jay, you can talk to him about that, okay? You know who call him Jay?
Oh.
People like me who know him really well, okay, and who are going to have him over for dinner one day on our yacht.
Please do not ever surprise me again with a topic called music.
Let's wrap it up, and I need you all to subscribe to our podcast because the thing is, I need a yacht to host Beyonce. Okay, so the more subscribers we have, the closer I get to my dream of having her over for dinner in the Mediterranean on my fancy yacht. Oh God, Lenny's yawning. Okay, rappity rap.
I'm supporting your love for Beyonce.
Are you really?
I think I've done really well.
You have.
But let's rapidy rap.
Let's. Okay. Thank you so much for being with us. If you managed to get through all of that without crying or skipping forward,
yawning, turning it off,
going to listen to some music.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Wine Chats, Facebook. LinkedIn, Wine Chats,
YouTube.
Subscribe, YouTube.
Whatever.
We're just going to throw keywords at you and you guys just pick up whatever.
Right. Just check out main socials. Wine Chats.
Should we mention our TikTok success?
Well, no one's listening anymore, but yes, we have over 11,000 views. Now, for the big time people on TikTok, that's nothing. That's like,
11,000. That's cute.
Yeah, right?
Right.
But a lot of our videos get 500, 200,
139.
Yeah. We've only had a few that have been in the thousands.
Yeah.
So for this to go to 11,000, we're like, oh my God, TikTok famous in our world.
TikTok famous.
Yeah.
So please check us out on TikTok. We now have more followers on TikTok than we are following, which I think is also another milestone.
Oh, the little things that amuse us.
So we are so very excited about our podcast just reaching new.
Yeah. I wonder if Beyonce pays attention.
Do you think?
To her numbers as much as we do.
I mean, Beyonce will sneeze and that will get 11,000 views in 4 seconds.
I was going to say 11,000,
right?
11 million. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, by the end, of course.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Anyway, listen, thanks for being with us and good luck to you out there. What? Okay. That's a weird turn. Oh, Lenny's going to cry again. She's going to laugh, cry again.
So funny. But you know what was funny? When you said Glock, you're the one that said it. And then you're like, what?
Yeah, it confused me. Why would I say good luck to who?
I don't know. Okay, rapidy rap. Bye. See ya.
Okay, bye. Good day. I'm going to do this in Beyonce's style, okay?
Oh, right. I'm entertained. Go.
Oh, no. Now I'm nervous.
No, go.
Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm killing Beyonce.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
As a punishment, I'm just going to breeze through this. Dun, 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 dun. Tom, just hit the music.
Done. I am flabbergasted.
I am mortified.
I would be
that
too.
I just tried that.
I would be too.
I can't.
Stop talking. Bill, stop. Bye, people. Bye. Jenner.